Good morning. Hi, Linda. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's a happy Friday, everybody. I am struggling to get my computer to show me the video so that I can see what's going on here. Facebook just likes to give you a hard time sometimes, I think. So I try to pop on a little bit early so that I don't have to mess around with that. See if we can get me to come up here. Oh, goodness, just disappeared. All right, I must have accidentally closed it. Let's see here. Well. I see there's 3. I'm not seeing comments quite yet. We'll give it a couple more minutes for folks to pop in, and hopefully my computer will cooperate. I had it all up and going and then it just disappeared, so I'm trying to get it loaded again. How is everybody this morning? Are you excited to see the day? What day are we on? Day 8. Holy cow! It's day 8 of December already. That is shocking to me. I have to get, good morning, Margie. How are you? I haven't done any of my decorating. That's my weekend project. Oh, I'm a little behind this year, but it'll be okay. I don't have my daughter to help me this year, so, and she's the one that likes to go crazy when it comes to Christmas. Well, it's loading slowly. I can see my videos out there, so. Hopefully we'll get there in a minute. There we go. Hi, Kim. Didn't see your comment at first. Is everybody else as happy as I am that it's Friday? I'm like, whew, oh, hey, what do you know? Okay, you're not getting notifications. You know what? I haven't been either lately. I don't know what the deal is. It's really frustrating sometimes, isn't it? Shoot, and I bet some other people aren't either, so we'll wait just a couple minutes. I'm so excited to share the stamp set today, and I really wish I could just stay home and play a bunch more, but that's okay. That happens, right? I know, me too, Kim. Me too. Of course, I say that about every one of them, but I don't know. Like, this one just really tickles me. I just really like this one a lot. It's the best. They're all the best, honestly. I don't know. It's hard. It's like picking a favorite child. Next to impossible. The artist really did a great job of putting together all the stamps for this year. Well, it's 3, almost 4 minutes after, and I do have to go to work today, so I plan to just do a small coloring with everybody who might be watching, and then I'll put it on a card. So I'll get going. I know we want to see the stamp set, so let's pull that out first. I have to turn my envelope over here. I kind of stuck it in here. So this is our adorable little stamp set for today. It is a stamp by Netta, and there's a few left over. I was going to ask that. Hey, Melanie. Yeah, I was going to ask if you still had a few. Man, if I were watching, I'd be struggling. I'd be like, oh my gosh, okay, I see how cute they are, and there's like 5 more days. I gotta have one so that I have it in my collection. But this is the adorable, I guess it doesn't show up terribly well on that grid paper, does it? Let's try this. Let's see if this shows a little bit better. You sold a couple. Well, good. I'm glad. That means a couple more people get to love and enjoy this. That's excellent. That's what I really want, is I don't know, I can't help myself. I want everybody else to enjoy it as much as I do. So this is a close-up look. Talk about adorable, right? Look at the eyes on that bird. Good Lord, that's adorable. And then this is the card I made that you'll see today out in Facebook and Instagram. Put this little card together with it, and then I'm going to do a different card today, which I've pre-prepped all of the pieces, but will color the little bird. Oh, thank you. Look at that cutie patootie. So stinking cute. The papers that I'm using on this card are Craft Consortium, and it's called 'Tis the Season. And they are gorgeous, gorgeous papers. I got this paper from Kim at the last retreat, in-person retreat that I attended, actually. So anyway, let's get going. I want to color this up a little bit. So here is this adorable little birdie. And let's see, I hadn't pre-prepped colors. It's been kind of a crazy work week. So I might be winging it a little bit, but I think we can get it together here. I decided I want to color the little birdie in kind of a reddish color, make it kind of like a cardinal this time. And I'm going to give, well, that might not work with the hat, but we're going to see what happens here. And then, so I'm going to start with the I'm going to start with the wood wreath first. So let's see, I'm going to come in with an E55, and I'm going to color up. I'm just going to swoosh in some color. Reverse directions, which I don't usually do. Let's see here. Oops, I think I just colored a leaf. I'll go over it with green. I think I messed up. That's okay, we'll get it. All right, there's the E55. Then I'm going to grab E57 and swoosh in a bit more. I say swoosh because that's kind of how I think of it as, but and I'm envisioning that this is like, you know, twigs that have been wrapped together. So I'm not being super careful about it looking like wood necessarily, as much as I am just focusing on it looking, I mean, you know, like, I guess twigs are wood, right? But not like a plank of wood. How's that sound? That makes more sense, maybe? Okay, and then I'm going to grab E59 and fill in a little bit more. This is my darkest of these. This is kind of my go-to color combo for wood. Do you have one that you like for wood? I know another good one is the E40 series. And sometimes even depending, like I'm talking like dark wood, of course, but sometimes even like the 30s are good, like 37, 35, depending on the type of wood. Okay, that looks pretty okay to me. Swoosh, swoosh. Yep, that's what I call it, Miss Melanie. Swoosh, swoosh. We'll do a little more swooshing here to fill in a little bit. I left that one alone since I accidentally colored it. All right, there's that part, and I like it. I might just take this and try to kind of trace the line a little bit more. One of the fun things about Netta's illustrations are that she gives you, she gives you guides like of, I don't know, places where shading might be or extra things. You like the E20s. Oh, hey, I haven't tried that. I would like to do that. You like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, so then we're gonna do the leaves, and I think I'm gonna do a G28 and a G24. I'm hoping these are the right colors. We'll see. If not, we'll punt. We'll try those two first. Color the leaves next. So let's see here. I'll start with this. Let's see, I think I want my, yeah, I'm good. I have to stop and think about what I'm doing for a sec here. That's the problem with winging it, is you haven't pre-thought out where you're putting stuff, so it may end up interesting. Let's see here. I think it'll be fine. But generally, it's better to have thought about it a little bit, so we'll see how it comes out. Let's see. So I'm just kind of doing every other leaf on the holly as this lighter green, which is the G24. And then I'll probably go back through and give it another bit of color, but that marker must be dry. It's not going on there very good today. Lots of my markers are dry. Hello, little Isabella. What you doing, baby girl? Okay, so there's G24. Then let's try G28. I'm hoping this is not terribly too dark. We'll see here. I think it'll be okay. Oops, I got my cap upside down. And I will pull in a little bit of this here. Especially since my marker is kind of dry. It's not really participating very well. These sprigs I'm going to do with the G28 as well. Here, we're back over here. Well, maybe that was I'm not sure now what that was, but maybe that was a piece of wood, maybe it was a leaf, but now it's a leaf. And let's see, I gotta turn this. Super cute. All right, then I'll fill in, I'll go back in again with the G24 and just kind of smooth that out, I hope. Like I said, my marker seems to be a little dry, not necessarily cooperating today, but it's gonna get the job done this morning. That's the way it goes. Oops, I went outside the lines. Bah! Let's see here. I have a white gel pen that I can fix that with later. So I will. Okay, so, oops, we missed a leaf, didn't we? Or I missed a leaf. Let's see here. Guess it's just part of the tip of the marker. Because if I switch it, it works a little better. Alrighty. That's pretty good. I think we'll go with that. I do think I now think that should have been wood, but whatever. We're moving on. Okay, so I wanted to do the bird, I think, in reds. So I'm gonna try, yeah, I think this will work. This will work. I'm gonna start with the R39. And then I'm thinking I'd probably give the bird maybe a blue hat, since I'm coloring the blue bird red. Could be a different red, I guess, but I'm just kind of coming around the body of the bird. Should have done the feet first. Hopefully my red won't bleed into that. Let's see here. Okay, then I'm going to grab the R37 and fill in. It's a little bit of a brighter red, or brighter, I don't know, it's not really a red, is it? It's like a, oh, I don't know, what color would you call it? Kind of a crimson, pinky crimson. Oh, this little bird is cute. My goodness, I like this little bird. Okay, oh, I like it in red. I do want some red berries. Let's see. Maybe I will do, I think this might be too light, but let's see. Yeah, this is very pink. This is R35. I just want to see what happens if I put that in there a little bit. All right, the berries, yeah, let's do the berries this color. Some of them. We'll just stick with the same color theme, and we'll just fill them in. Hey, Anne-Marie, I'm glad you popped on this morning. I need to apologize to you. I was laying in bed last night and realized that I did not respond to your text. I read it while I was at work, and it was such a crazy busy day. I didn't have time to respond. So I was like, well, I'll respond when I get home. And then I forgot. And it was not really necessarily busy. I was just like a pile of mush when I got home last night. I just needed to just really decompress, I guess is the word. So I apologize. I'm going to answer you today. Yeah, just put a little tiny bit of shading in there. This was the R35 first, and then the R37, and then I kind of like that. That's cool. I can deal with this, right? We'll give it a little bit more shading here. There we go. Yay! It's adorable. So it's bugging me. I colored the wood the wrong color. Okay, so then what? Hat. Let's see. We could do a light green hat. Or we could do a blue hat. Let's do a blue hat. See if I can find the right blue. That's pretty close. We'll start with this color. This is B, what is this? 00 that I grabbed. And I think this little bird might need some blue eyes. So we're gonna give it a little bit of blue eyes too. Like, why not? It can be a blue-eyed bird, right? So that was B0. And then I think I'm gonna grab, I don't know. This might be too blue. Let's see, this is B21. I'm just gonna see if what this does. Yeah, that's okay. I can deal with that. Put it around the eyes a little bit. There we go. Then I will do whatever I can grab first, which will be a T2, I guess. Whoops, wrong end. And do the puff and the trim of the hat. And I'm just kind of dotting it in. I want it to stay like feeling like it's white, so I don't want to put too much of this in. And if I mess it up, I can always go grab my white gel pen and dot in some white, which is actually kind of fun to do because it then adds a bunch of texture that you wouldn't have expected from it. So that was a T2. I am going to take my colorless blender and I'm going to dot in a little bit there just to spread it out a bit. Won't take the color away, but it'll soften it so it doesn't look so gray. Maybe I'll try to swoosh that. See what happens. Okay, then we need to color the beak. And I think a Y23 will be cute on the beak. I'm just grabbing colors as I look in my bag today. Oh, what a darling little bird this is. Okay, then we need a black. And just for the eyes in the middle here, give it a pupil, just so it's a little darker. Very sweet. Okay, and then I think it might be fun. Let's see, I was trying to decide what color to do around the edge just a little bit. We could do some more of that. Oh, Isabel, you need to wait. Bossy. Let's do just a hit of the B00. Thank you, Kim. And I'm just gonna, I just want a little bit of a color around the edge. So I'm gonna do this first. I'm just using the chisel end of my Copic marker with the B00. I usually do this with my ink pads, but I didn't grab any ink pads this morning, so I'm doing this instead. And I just want to let it have just a little different, you know, just a little bit more definition around the circle. I don't necessarily want it to read super blue, but, and then I'm going to take my Copic marker, or my blender. They're all Copics, right? Take my blender and just kind of swoosh it around. Swoosh, 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 scribble, 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 to just soften it a little bit. You know, like we said, it doesn't remove the color necessarily, but it does kind of push it around a little bit and soften it. So I'm just kind of doing that because this paper that I'm using isn't like a real blue color, but I didn't have time to match out better the exact color with my markers. Looks like I got a fingerprint on there. Okay, I think that'll work. It's pretty cute. So then all I have left to do is, here is the card that I put together to put it on. I've got everything together. I left this unglued so that I could put that in there real quick. So I'm gonna grab this, and this is the sentiment, of course, with the stamp set. And I'm gonna pop it on there. Hopefully I'm gonna get it on there straight. Let's see here, is that pretty good? That looks pretty good. And then I do have some dots, but I don't know, maybe I was thinking I might put some of these are the Christmas dots. I wish I would have like hoarded a ton of them because I love them, from Kraftin Kimmie. I was thinking I might pop one or two little dots on the berries, and I may do that later. But for now, I'm just gonna finish up, make sure this works. Yep, I'm gonna finish up this little piece here, and I'm gonna call it good for now. What do you think? Do you love this little birdie? Pretty stinking cute, right? Pretty, pretty cute. Thank you, Kim. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So yes, you're so welcome. Thank you, Melanie. Thanks for joining me today. And I hope that all of you have a wonderful, thank you, Margaret. I hope that all of you have a really wonderful Friday and a great weekend. So I will see you later. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye. I'll hold it up a little closer so you can see it.